So first thing today what we are going to do is we will open the database which we had created in the last period. This is the database 11th B Academy Management System. Since it was created lastly, so it is shown in recent documents. So I will open this document. This type of things will come whenever you open the document. You have to click yes or OK or whatever. What happened? The user database cannot be opened because you must restart the application for the new security level to take effect. Okay. I will restart the application. Now open. Fine. So these are the three tables which we had created in the last period. Thereafter we had created relationship between these tables using this icon, relationship icon, right, like this way, one to many relationship. Now last time, since the period was about to get over, so I was not able to explain you what is this one and what is this many, right. So just now I will tell you. Now see here, whatever entry we do, okay, for example Matin took admission in our school, we did his entry, then his record will be repeated for how many number of times in the general register? No, I mean to say, will I do his entry for the second time? No, his entry will be done only for one time. So this is one, that here this primary key GR number will be repeated only once, while here as many, every day I will have to take his attendance, right. So here this thing will be many times. See, we have given relationship between GR number and GR number, okay. So what will happen here, GR number will be repeated for number of times, so it is known as many. Here again one to many. Then one more thing which I had fast forwarded in the last lecture was that when you are creating this relationship, first I delete the relationship. See, when I drag, I have to drag it from the master table's primary key to child table. Now here the condition is, what are the conditions that I will tell you when you want to give relationship? That data type of both the fields should be same. Suppose here GR number is number, there GR number is text, then you cannot establish relationship between them. Even though the field name is different, see purposely I have changed the field name, here I have kept GR _ NO, here I have kept GR capital and NO. It does not matter, main thing is data type should be same. Then when you are giving this relationship, it is giving you these three options on which you have to put a check, okay. Enforce referential integrity. As soon as you click here, see before you click here, these things are not, we cannot do any marking here, right, they are in grey. It becomes active only after you click here, enforce referential integrity. Here you have to again click cascade update related fields and cascade delete. Cascade update means that if you do any updation in the master table, then automatically it will be updated in the child table. Cascade delete, if you delete any record from the master table, automatically it will delete it from the child table. This is not compulsory, these two things, it depends on the usage of your database. I think this both things should not be done. Why? Because we are connecting only GR number with GR number. Whatever correction we need to do sometimes, that we do in the internal thing, GR number we don't change. So actually we don't need to put this two tick mark, but just now I am putting, fine. Then we click on create, like this way relationship is created. Now next step what I am going to do is, I am going to do entry in this tables. Now as we had seen in the last lecture, it does not show the whole table like Microsoft Excel program. It shows only the current record in which you are doing the entry, and thereafter as soon as you enter the record, then it will be shown, but it will not show blank table. So now I will do the entry. Who is good at typing also can do the entry, or I will only do. Chalo, one by one, boys, go on saying your roll number. Roll number 2. Now, purposely I am keeping different standards so that whenever we want the data of a particular standard, then we can get. City also I am changing little bit so that if you want to see the records of a specific city, then you get that chance. Date of joining, we keep the same. Last school. Then third record. Who is roll number 3? No one. Okay, now I do 2 entries of girls. So Khushi Joshi. So like this we have to do the entry. I will be doing only 4 entries. I will not be wasting your time in doing more than 4 entries. Okay, one more girl. Urvashi. Surname? Talwani. Okay, so we have done the entry. I forgot to enter the school names here. It will not allow me to do that. If I press the tab key, it will stop me. Fine, so entries are done. Now I close the table. Now in Excel you used to save the file when you used to close the table. Here no need to save the file. It is automatically, records are all automatically saved. It is auto saved. As you are working with any online website, then you don't have to press save button, right? It is automatically saved. Like that way it is over here also. Now we take the attendance. Roll number 1. Date, today's date. 9/2/2010. Present. I will copy the above date because I have to take. What happened? Did you notice? No. The thing is, it thought that I am not typing anything and going ahead. So it told that composite primary key must have a value. That is why. I am going to take the attendance for 2 days only. Again next day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 to 21. Present. And here also I will teach you a function so that you don't have to enter the date. In practical life, there is a function called date or today, whatever you can use. Then the current date will appear on its own. You do not need to type the date every time, or you don't need to copy paste the date. Just now why I am not using that function today. Now we will be doing the entries in the fees table. Roll number 1 came and paid the fees. We keep today's date only, that is 9/2/21, 5,000. Roll number 2 also paid the fees on 10th. No, not 50,000, 5,000 only. We keep the same fees just now. All are regular in paying the fees, so fees are collected. So now we have done the entry in all the 3 tables. Okay. Now one thing, query. Next thing, we have learned what is table, right? Like this way you can go on creating any number of tables, even 100 tables you can create, and in between 100 tables also you can give relationship. Okay. Then next thing which is coming is queries. If you want to retrieve the data, there are the facility which is known as query. Create query using design view and create query using wizard. Both the things I will teach you. Now first query we prepare of the students who are staying in Bhavnagar. Okay. From these 4 records only we want to filter the data and we want the students staying in Bhavnagar. So I select this create query using design view. So show table dialog box will open. Show table dialog box will ask me that you want to retrieve the data from which table. It also gives us the facility to retrieve the data from 2 table, 2 or more table. Just now I want to retrieve the data from which table? Student table. So add and close. So I have added the table. Here it is showing you this many things: field, table, sort, show, criteria and or. Fine. So here if I choose this thing, student, that is the name of the table dot asterisk, then it will display me all the fields and all the records. Say this exclamation mark here on the top is for running the query. Okay. To see the result of the query. Running the query means to see the output of the query. So if I click here, it will show me all the records and all the fields. Just see as it is, right? Now this is view toolbar. So again I will go to design view and I will make some modifications. I want to see the GR number, first name. See, from here you have to select the fields whichever you want in the result, and surname. This many things only of students staying in Bhavnagar. That was my criteria. Am I right? So in the criteria, where is criteria? Here. Bhavnagar comes in which field? GR number, first name, city. Okay. So in double quotes, BHAVNAGAR. Okay. So now I run the query and see the result. It will show me only the records of students staying in Bhavnagar. Easy. So like this way you can understand that if there are even 1 lakh records and you want to sort the field on a particular this thing, then you can do. You can use more than combination of more than so many fields. For example, students studying in 9th standard, religion Jain, staying in Bhavnagar, percentage so and so, then those all criterias you can give. That thing is possible. Another thing I will show you just now. Now here we know that these all are staying in Bhavnagar. Bhavnagar city is not required to be displayed in the output, we know. Then here you got a show like this thing. If I remove the tick mark from here, then what will happen? For criteria this field will be considered, but in the result of the query it will display only the field which we require. Now I save the query. I save the query with the name Bhavnagaris. Right? So it is saved. Now one more thing, you may be having a question, ke, sir, in fees table we did or attendance table we did not took the name field, we just took GR number, right? That is wrong. Sir, if we want the printout of the students who have paid the fees or who have not paid the fees, then how odd it will look, right? Fine. So there is no need of repeating the data. Simple, you can use the query to get the output. I choose both the table, student table as well as attendance table. For example, attendance or fees, whichever I will take, fees. Okay. Both the tables I have taken. Now GR number I will be taking from fees table or from student table, whatever, or fees table I will take. Where is it? No. What happened? Here it took student. Here I will choose fees. Okay, from fees table GR number. Name I will choose from student table, first name. Surname also I will choose from here. And date on which they have paid the fees, that I will have to choose from which table? Fees table. So here I select fees, so it will show me only the fields of fees table, date and amount whatever is been paid, fees table again, and fees. Now if I run the query, it will give me the names, right? So these are all the benefits of database which we don't get in Excel or any other software. These all things we get only in database. Okay, so I am not saving this query, I just wanted to teach you what is query. Fine, then forms. Okay, before that, create query using wizard. Double click, it will ask me which table I want to use. I say student. What is this? Here. Wizard is a step by step this thing. You have to go on selecting the proper option and click next. So here I select student. For example, if I want to see the records of students, then if I want to see all the records, I have to use this button to shift all the records. If I don't want to use all the record, if I want to use specific records, I have to go on clicking here. Now here it will not provide me the thing called criteria. For that again I will have to go to design view. Just see. For example, I took 3 fields, okay, 4 fields I take, student GR number, surname, standard, anything I am taking. See, it got over in one step. Next, finish. Then again you will have to go to design view from here and then do the editing whatever you want. So better option is to go for design view. Fine. Then we talk about forms. Now whenever you go to any shopping site or you go to ATM center or any application, it will not show the records in tabular form as we are viewing right now. It is shown in a beautiful way, right? So that thing is known as form. So create form using wizard. Okay. For example, I want to create a form on, it is asking me which table. I select student table, all the fields obviously. Then here it will ask me what type of layout I want. I don't want to create the thing in other thing. Okay, columnar is the best. So we go with columnar. Next, which type of looks I want, standard, then blueprint. So I take this thing. Next, and form is ready. It's very simple. Now see here I get navigation toolbar. I can see first record, second record, third record, fourth record, and I don't need to enter the record from that table. Now if I want to add a new record after the creation of this thing, I have to click here. So it will go to the last empty field and there I can enter the record. Automatically it will be saved. Here all the facilities of designing are provided. That is, you can add the logo of the company, you can add a picture in the background, you can change the size of all this thing, color, all the facilities of formatting are available in form. And last one in the database which we are going to learn is report. Now after we enter the data, we need the printout of the information also, right? So report is the printout of the information. Create query, create report using wizard. For example, I want to create on students table, it is showing me both the things, tables also and queries also. So from this I have to select student table. Okay. Now in report we get the facility. See, for example, in Excel, if you have prepared 10 fields or 15 fields, You will not be able to do like that way that I want 1, 3, 9 and 11 filled, others filled I don't want. Like that we will not be able to do. While here you get the chance of selecting that thing, that is GR number you want, name, surname you want, standard you want, and then you want only date of birth. This many fields only you want in the report, then that also is possible. Then I click on next. Any sorting required, grouping required? No. Sort ascending on GR number or name. See, you get another facility. You can sort the data at the time of printing in 4 this thing. So here you can see the report. So report could be generated very easily. Now if you want to see the report of students staying in Bhavnagar only, then here where I had selected student table, in place of that you have to select query of Bhavnagaris, right? So like that way you can select specific records also. Now one more benefit of reports I will show you, that is, suppose if you want to post an envelope to all the students, okay, then on the envelope this order will not look nice in same line, name and address and everything, it will not fit even, right? So for that purpose, in database you get the this thing option, from which you have to select label. To create a label you have to choose a table, I know, okay, and here different sizes are given. Just now I am not changing anything, I go ahead as it is. Which field I want, then I can write like this way 2, okay, then first name, double click here, or like this way, and here we want to leave space, so I leave space like this way, first name, surname, and in next line I can take address from here. If you may have observed that whenever you order anything from the shopping site, then your name and address and everything is printed in a specific order. So they run this type of report, and pin code will come here if it is there. Fine. Next, sorting on the GR number and over. You can see that here I have entered only 4 address, but 4 address are arranged in this pattern when you want to take the printout, right? And I have not typed the proper correct full address, otherwise you will come to know that exactly like the thing which you receive on your label when you order anything, same way your name and address will be printed. Then you can cut it, or you can take the printout on separate sticker set. So here we complete the topic called report, okay. So basic introduction of database from chapter number 9 to 12 I complete over here. Now practically we will be doing one by one chapter.